Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host, as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Strange New Worlds, episode 7. We're almost done.
Oh, jeez.
And we got a news episode.
Got a big documentary.
Yeah. Ortega's brothers, pulling the old B5. Let's ask some questions. Apparently he's very angry about his sister getting hurt.
He just asks everybody if they like killing people.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah, and he didn't seem to shape the beginning of the documentary like they do. Initial thoughts?
I kind of liked... I liked the episode.
That's good, that's what we watched.
Just watching it, I think I liked it. But I the more I think about it, the more problems I kind of have with it. I think some of the messaging was off.
Yeah.
And even outside of that, how did this kid even get this job?
Because he's good at filming things.
Is he? Is he?
Because nobody else likes to film things. TV's dead.
Must be.
People only like watching old cartoons and horror movies.
The Jakara will be in orbit soon.
Tractor beams are ready.
It starts out, you're getting this whole narrative being shaped by him about Starfleet being colonizers and liking war and why do they have warships and this and that.
And these are questions fans have been kind of asking. There's a difference between what we kind of say Starfleet is and what we get shown sometimes. You could look at a lot of the actions that Starfleet takes as very heavy-handed. We're just doing these things because we can, kind of thing.
Remember when they used to be explorers in the 90s?
Starfleet's got, the biggest, shiniest ships, and they can flex their muscles, and sometimes they do. And, what is that?
Well, they don't.
Can you be moral by carrying the biggest stick on the block?
They don't go out, shooting things at first. It's always, peace first, then diplomacy. And they don't have the biggest ships. There's huge ones out there. They just got eaten by a big one last time.
They did.
But also humanity. We can go interview those assholes.
Yeah.
What exactly did you decide?
Do you like killing people? Hell yeah! Oh man!
I actually just
You got any people we can kill?
I like just picking up parts and putting them together, and so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna kill a bunch of people, take their parts." I'm like, I like putting parts together.
I
love
parts. I love parts. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What's a Jakaru?
Technically, it is livestock. The Lutani intend to use it in their rebuilding efforts. We shall pick it up, and we shall drop it off.
We have to be at half impulse.
There's this little conflict going on. Some would call it a war. And they go to this water planet. All we see is the water, so I'm going to call it a water planet. And there's this giant, glowy blue butterfly. It flies out. They're supposed to escort it at half impulse. They don't.
There's a lot we're not being told. This is apparently a weapon. I guess Pike probably knew that. We don't really go into what this conflict is. We know the people that are engineering this moth seem to be on the losing side. They got attacked and they've lost 9 million compared to 100,000 people or whatever. And I guess by moving this moth around, that's going to help them win the war or even the war. At the start, I felt like they were going with some kind of nuclear analogy. What are the consequences of this awful weapon we've made? But again, we didn't really address that.
It was kind of hinted at with the radiation, but they never followed up. Also, weren't they supposed to put a collar on it, but they just fired photon torpedoes at it instead?
Well, because the first lady that came along in her shuttle, she decided they didn't, that was sort of the nuclear things, oh my god, what have we done? And she disabled the shock collar on it or whatever, and she shot at it. Yeah.
She was an interesting character. I would have kept her alive so that she could have said more.
Yeah, this was a very short episode, and I do feel like I would have liked some more information about the conflict.
It's because a lot of the episode was wasted with, I think, how they shot it. Hey, this guy's trying to do this, and it's okay, so you're filming all this side stuff, but what's our fucking story here? Our story is we went to a planet, we picked up a thing, we ran into the other people, and then we released it and went into the sun died.
How long does that take? Were they engineering this weapon probably for a while? Is that why they got attacked? Because they were building a nuke?
Yeah?
Like, because I don't think you can just turn around and do that. But we don't really address this. Like, when was the last time we saw Starfleet give an order to help a non-Federation species move a big giant weapon so they could win their non-Federation war? Like, that's a weird order.
Yeah, that's such a shortcut. It was like,
I think Picard would have just straight up told them to piss off.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, well,
no.
I mean, like, you know, Pike at one point is just like, oh, I trust my crew, and I trust my ship, and I trust this and that, and sometimes all we have is shut each other and he's staring out the window. I'm just like, obviously he's the good guy, because he's Pike, but, like, he's also, like, doing the wrong thing until he's, like, got the option and told the right thing to do. And it's just like, you know, other captains would have just been like, so what's going on? This isn't right.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The more I'm thinking about this, like, Picard, this would have just been a non-starter in TNG.
Yeah.
Picard would have been like, no,
Sorry,
I'm hanging
Nyota,
up the
I ain't doing this
subspace
shit
phone
for you.
now. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah.
Unless we can find, you know, unless they have some sort of squibbly excuse or whatever, like, what would be your excuse that gets Picard to even kind of okay this?
Well, what would happen was Nyota would be like, hey, fine, you're relieved of command, Riker. I need you to carry out this mission. And he would pull out his trombone. And he'd be like, I can't hear you over this sound.
Mm-hmm. Riker would be like, Mr. Moth,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, Moth go into flame.
Mm-hmm.
This episode's to me like 3 episodes left, you're telling me?
Yeah. And we've spent all this time with, like, Corby and Ortegas' brother,
Yeah.
who's getting as much, if not more, character development as Ortegas. We learned she also flies the motorcycle.
Yeah, well, she's attempting to.
Yeah.
I look at the number now and I'm just like, okay, cool. So what? We're gonna get another Gorn episode.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
We have to deal with the ghost in the ship.
We have put them to sleep. The ghost in the ship and Lizard Lady.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you see this season ending, Chris?
Yeah, this season seems like it's been very meandering.
And you know what's
compared to
telling
1
to
and
me
2.
is the fact that we have 2.5 seasons. The last season being a 6 episode or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me that we're doing a 12 episode final season. The second half is Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would you film 6 episodes?
Okay.
Like, what's the point of doing 6 episodes instead of 10?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's the handoff.
Okay. That'd be interesting if we get there.
Give me Legacy. Give me Archer. Give me season 5 and 6 of Enterprise.
I would like to see things move forward a bit.
Yeah.
What's going on Cardassia? How are they doing?
I always wanted one right after the DS9 war, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Federation's in fucking shambles. Give me something. Like,
Everybody's in shambles.
and, you know, you'd have so much more problems because, you know, like, oh shit, our planet was half destroyed. Screw you, Federation, for not protecting us. So many more enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and yeah, I just feel there's more story you could tell then instead of this one where it's like, each time I was concerned, was Spock gonna die? Oh, Uhura, you're putting your life in danger here. I'm worried about you.
Was Uhura gonna die?
Yeah. All my favorite characters from TOS, their lives are at risk. Chapel and Spock went down, man. What's gonna happen?
I don't recommend it.
I'll let me, boy.
Oh, okay. I was ready to keep going. Like, we're posing all these questions at the start, you know, what makes a Federation different than an Empire, sort of evoking the Terran Empire. And I feel like we kind of dodged this.
Well, we don't poison our families when we get appointed.
Yeah, that true. That too. We ended up deciding that the difference is the people in the system. And it's just... I don't know. Don't question the systems of power because the people involved are nice. I don't know. I think maybe the right answer was, I don't know. Right? Like, what makes the Federation different than the Empire? Like, can you point to a specific thing?
Yes, the Empire does not go out and help people. The Federation wants to help people.
Yeah, but like what about this organization is different? I think it is just the people. If the people start changing, it becomes the Empire, right?
So we're going back to last episode where it's just like they are technically the same people, but if the people change, they are just scavengers who
like I think the last episode kind of did the same point, but a lot better.
They blew up a planet.
They did blow up a planet.
I'm shutting down your metamorphosis program and have been authorized to quarantine Tychus B as a sanctuary world for the Chikaru.
No. Countless Lutani will die without this weapon.
The Federation will continue to provide help in other ways, just not like this.
Like the previous episode was bringing up this exact same idea. How did we go from, this hopeful group of people to this, horrible destruction machine that's just consuming, and there's the imperial colonizer kind of thing, just take. And this is the exact same question, and I feel like we just dodge it. Like, did we answer that question at the beginning? Not really.
No. I'll give this episode props on water waves, and the flying butterfly creature, because that looked cool. Beyond that, yeah, you're right. They brought up a bunch of stuff, and they didn't really answer their questions as well as they should. I just don't think this wasn't thought-provoking. It was throw it out there and hope people think it's thought-provoking.
Yeah, I think I hadn't thought to compare it to the previous episode, but that's kind of frustrating me now. I feel like they were going for the exact same themes 2 episodes in a row, which is weird. And they just did it better in the previous one.
I don't think killing people is okay. I think sometimes it's necessary for the greater good.
We offered the world order.
I did see a lot of people sort of complaining about the documentary style. I actually kind of liked that.
I liked it in Babylon 5, where they did the pretty much identical thing. They're trying to make them look bad, but in the end, they did the right thing.
Yeah, and they didn't even... there wasn't a big come around as far as the plot of the episode goes, right?
There should have been a call to Starfleet and talk to the Admiral, because instead we just got Starfleet agrees with this.
Because we didn't know why they were supposed to do it in the first place, and we didn't really see the argument Pike made to get them to change their mind. What did Starfleet know to begin with?
Wouldn't that have been good for your documentary? Here's Pike arguing on behalf of this. Instead, we just... I don't know, you watch that thing. Are you really swayed that Starfleet's good at the end?
Yeah, because Starfleet was totally ready to send these guys a giant nuke moth.
Yeah.
And they're like, you guys want a nuke moth? Fuck yeah, just take it. Yeah, go do your war. We'll help you out. We'll help you out, bro. And we don't know why. we don't know why. We're not given any explanation.
Yeah, I guess they were lied to or something.
I mean, yeah, you can say that. That's kind of disappointing, but we didn't go there.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Massive surge of radiation.
On status.
Shields holding, but the Lutani scout ship is completely disabled. No shields, and hull integrity failing.
There was this point where Pike and crew clearly knew it was a weapon, and it didn't change their... They said it doesn't change our orders. We're still doing this.
Do you think this is trying to reflect our current situation, where they're trying to give people that aren't doing so well in a battle a nuke?
I don't know about nukes. I don't know about nukes.
Nuke moth.
Yeah. I did, there are some parallels you can draw to a couple current event conflicts with this, if you like, but we didn't really... I don't think we really explored that much either.
No.
Because I don't think any of those parallels really do the same thing.
They always say good science.
Nobody's
fiction,
trying to supply nuclear weapons to anybody.
Reflects today or whatever, but like they didn't reflect. They didn't.
Yeah, they sort of started like they could. Like when I saw those casualty numbers, I'm like, oh, okay, where are we going with this? What are we going to talk? We didn't talk about it.
No. Oh well. 3 more episodes. Let's hope.
Yeah. I think strictly as a piece of sci-fi, I thought this episode was pretty good, but it didn't do very much with its themes at all. Yeah.
As a person that rewatches a lot of Star Trek, in fact, I'm currently running through DS9 again for, I don't know, the 7th fucking time. Granted, it's on in the background. I'm not watching every episode, but still. I don't have a need to put on Strange New Worlds. Now, I can think back. There were definitely some Strange New World episodes I like and would watch again. And this is not one of them.
Yeah.
If I'm, like, putting together a reel of, like, Strange New Worlds episodes, yeah, I 100% skip this.
Yeah, very skippable. I don't know if we advanced any kind of plot at all, really.
Well, the plot that you're interested in advanced, as casually the crew didn't even take notice as Spock brought coffee to Luken.
That's it. I saw that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keeping the romance alive. Where's my sugar?
Bam.
Well, as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.